Hello everyone, I'm Alvin Jarreau of the Jarreau Effect Live, and today's episode is going to be very different. I'm not going to talk about men's fashion, lifestyle, and how to talk to girls. I'm finna go back to my roots like when I first started the Jarreau Effect Live, and I'm finna hold an interview. And this interview right here is long overdue. I'm with Miss Jarreau Patterson of Guru Designs, and she's so inspirational. This lady is an international designer. When you wear her clothes, it's a statement. You steal the show. You are the star of the show. So, Miss Chandretta, tell me about yourself.
Well, my name, as he said, is Jarreau Patterson. I am the designer of Guru Designs. I have been designing, I have been sewing for the last 6 years. I'm a self-taught designer. I just picked up the sewing machine, started watching a couple YouTube videos, and just started sewing from there. Never went to a sewing class, an actual sewing class. I've been up under a few tailors, Kenneth Carter, as well as another lady from North Carolina taught me how to actually do a lot of tailoring and alterations. But for the most part, a lot of my skills came from a lot of trial and error.
Wow. So, what made you get into that fashion? Where were you like that when you were younger, or is it just, you know?
Um, Younger, my mom, she used to put me in fashion shows, but as I got older, I was into fashion, but I was a little tomboy back in the day. So climbing trees, playing basketball, but never thought to pick up a sewing machine to sew. I was always interested in wearing different stuff, but never to actually sew my own clothes until I got a little bit older, maybe about in my 20s, and I was like, man, I don't like to wear what everybody else wear. I want to wear something that, just fit me, that make
Right.
a statement for myself. And at one state, I was always into like nude colors, and then all of a sudden, I just started liking loud, bright colors. So when you see Guru, you're gonna see loud, bright colors. You're not gonna see the plain, solid red,
Right.
solid black. If you ever see something solid, it's because somebody wanted it custom. It's not because I just say, hey, I'm just gonna make this plain red outfit. To me,
Okay.
that's just kind of boring.
That's interesting. So, what does fashion mean to you?
Fashion mean to me is to basically express yourself. When it comes to fashion, when you put on your clothes speak for you. How you feel that particular day it talks volume about yourself. If you feeling balmish, groggy, anything like that, guess what? You're gonna wake up in the morning and you're gonna put on some baggy jeans, or you're gonna put on some joggers or something of that nature. You're not gonna dress the part. But when you dress in the part, your confidence level is so high that you feel like you own the bank. When you put on like this, when I put these clothes on, before I put these clothes on, I felt horrible. But when I put my brim on, you feel me? I put my button down on,
Oh.
put my cologne on, put my watch on. I thought, I owned the bank.
Right.
But
Right.
before then, I had on me some jogging pants, some tennis shoes. No, I even had on my flip flops and some cozy socks. I felt like a bum. But fashion speaks about your confidence,
Right.
and fashion to me basically just tell the story about you, how you feel about yourself.
So I see your clothes are it's like your clothes are such a pop,
Yeah.
very festive. It has like an African print, different prints, different styles.
Yeah.
So what fashion designers did you look up to, like, to inspire you to kind of have the style that you have?
No one particular designer in mind that I really looked up to. One person that I do like to watch, Stan Smith, and he's not real. He's big, but a lot of people don't pay a close attention to him. Most time they pay a close attention to him with like his shoes, different things of that nature. And then I also watch. It's this guy. He's from California. He's not high when it comes to designing. His name is Prep Curry. He do a lot of like active wear. He designed for a lot of celebrities, like low key celebrities. So I watch a lot of his stuff because he's into like the floral print,
Okay.
into loud colors. So I look at a lot of his stuff as far as clothing wear. Now when you say talk about the on-card print. Now, when it comes to designing clothes, most of my prints are on-card print fabric. So most of my fabrics come from Ghana.
And where's Ghana?
They are real African print. They not made in China. They come from Ghana.
Wow.
They are real African print fabrics. So most of when you see my African print fabrics, and I say this is on-card print fabric, that is real African print, not made in China, not from Joanne Fabrics. That is real African print fabric.
Wow. So, I know you're a mother. You're very active in the fashion world, and you know you met a lot of people. So tell the audience some pointers. You know, upcoming fashion designers. You know, there's a lot of people who may want to learn how to sew, who's interested, and who just wants to have a clothing line and just create. You know, fashion is about creation. So tell them what you think they can learn and know.
Okay, well, first I do a sewing class. So first thing you have to do is basically you have to get your business name, and that's one of the main things that I tell most people that come to me that want to start their own clothing line. You have to get your business name. You have to make sure that you have a plan. Get your EIN number. Get you a sewing machine, and let's start sewing. No matter what type of sewing or designing that you want to do. A lot of people come to me and say, well, I want to take these pair of pants and I want to add to them. Okay, well, you go to the thrift store and you get your whole bunch of pair of pants and you get you some fabric and you just add to whatever you want to add to that particular clothing. What you like to do as far as your fashion, that's your niche. What my niche is, that's my niche. I can't force my niche onto you. So your fashion is your fashion. I can teach you the basics of what you need to know so that if anybody ever come to you and say, hey, well, I want you to make me a skirt, but, well, Sean, she didn't teach me how to make a skirt. Well, I'm going to teach you everything, not just the minimum of what you did. Hey, this is my main focus. I want to up-construct these pair of pants. I'm going to teach you how to do that, and I'm going to also teach you some more stuff. Because at the end of the day, just because you got a passion to do this, maybe in 5 years, that's not going to be the it to sell. So you need to know everything when it comes to fashion. When I first started doing fashion, I first started doing patches on shirts. So, not patches on shirts. I started taking the sleeves off of T-shirts and putting fabric on the shirts.
Okay.
That was the first thing that I started doing. So in order to grow, you have to do what? You got to learn different stuff. So then I started doing joggers. Then I added more and more and more. So just because this is what I really, really want to do at this particular time, you still have to build. You have to progress yourself. Like how you doing your videos. You started off small, but at the end of the day, what are you going to do? You're going to keep progressing more and more and more. And that's the same thing with fashion. Yeah. You start off with something small, but at the end of the day, you're going to progress and you're going to make something bigger.
Awesome. So you have a sewing class.
Yeah.
So tell them how they can join your sewing class or anything if anyone is interested.
Well, to join my sewing class, you basically just inbox me on Facebook or you can email me. On Facebook, you can inbox me on my like page. It's Guru Designs-Fierce. And I have my booking. You can pay per class or you can pay the full tuition. Or you can email me at shandrettapatterson@gmail.com.
Also, y'all definitely have to shop with Guru Designs, or at least check out her website. I remember I wore an item from a fashion show to a Mardi Gras party, and did I steal the show? Oh my goodness, it was like a black and white polka dot blazer with like some gold stripes. Man, it was so clean, it was so fire. I also have walked for Miss Shandretta several times. I met Miss Shandretta when I was in 10th grade. I'm now a freshman in college. So you can tell she's an awesome person, and I have built a bond with her. Yeah. So I am a happy customer, and I would like y'all to see what Miss Shandretta has to offer y'all. And just thank you guys for watching the Jarreau Effect Live.